baddies is
The
that
baddies.
the baddies that champagne poetry. If you
Yeah.
buy the drinks. One of the things that stands out with your business is it's everything's pink. And one of the things you've said before is, you know, when people wear pink, it brings out the energy. So when you wear pink, what energy comes out of you?
Hard to say. It depends. If it depends really. Sometimes when I wear pink, just bring people like joy.
Yeah.
Like they feel like happy, and sometimes they think I'm weird. Some people think I'm weird. Why you dress everything pink and with a pink car and working at a pink place? And nobody really knows I'm the owner if I don't tell people, because maybe I look still not too old, you know. They really think older people owns my restaurant. Like,
Really?
oh, you're so young. How come? Is it family business? Yeah.
Let's just say when I went there and I was like, oh, you had very owner energy. Like you were back in the kitchen, you're like, you were preparing a plate and you're like,
So I ain't gonna lie. When I went there though, you did. But when I first walked up, I thought you were just a patron who just happened to have this like crazy pink card. I was like, oh, this is cool. Like she's like, you know, going with the vibe of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And then I sit down. I'm like, oh, never mind. She's managing everything up in here. Yeah.
no, I got to see her like mid work, like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
exactly.
in the kitchen that day. So I flow in different positions every day. It depends where they need me. So I just go do everything. Yeah. If they need me close to the restroom, I'll do it. Yeah.
I respect that.
I really do it very often, every week.
You know who I would love to connect her with just because it seemed like their mentality is the same? Mikey.
Oh, Mikey Vase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Trap Kitchen? Pretty good restaurant. So they used to have a food court on like 82nd. They moved to the kitchen over at the Roseland Theater, and then now they're going brick and mortar on the east side again. But no, the way you guys approach business as far as like being very hands on with your restaurants, like, you know, first one in, last one out. You guys, I feel like pretty equally yoked.
Yeah, you have to work hard. Yeah.
Now, as a, you know, being the owner of a woman-led business, can I ask, are there any type of like unique challenges you feel like you might face being in Portland?
Yeah, lots, I think, especially employees. It's hard to find a good employee. So hard to find, yeah. And some people just have like fake everything at the first few days, and they cannot handle the pressure, and they disappear without even telling you, and or somebody just like, I'm not gonna show up tomorrow, or today's my last day. No 2 weeks. Most time, like no 2 weeks.
They're done.
Good to go. Yeah.
So you're not firing people if they're wearing blue. Like you're like, they come in wearing blue, like, get up out of here.
No, you cannot do that. This is Portland. You cannot do that, okay? Yeah.
No, I respect that. I would think, I think one thing I want to just like circle back to as well, where it's kind of like, do you just feel like it's just people in general, or do you feel like, because I would think, and I could be wrong, in Portland, I think of like the sports bra, where it's kind of like, you know, a lot of women go and support and they go into the sports bra. Do you see that with your clientele? Do you feel like it's more anyone who's in the restaurant, or do you feel like you do get a lot of support with women?
What kind of women?
All kinds of women.
Yeah, I have support from all kinds of women. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of, I think my clientele is more super wide now. Yeah, from a younger generation to 85 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of support from all kinds communities.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Black people loves me. Loves me. Loves my restaurants. Loves my food. Loves my desserts. And I have black boyfriend.
You heard it. You heard it here first. Exclusive.
It's crazy.
So hey, them DMs we got the exclusive. Leave her alone. Faithful.
Off the market.
Off the market.
Yeah. Off.
I'll be honest with you. Like I go front. I do love Asian fusion types of food. Like I grew up like that's just like a part of like me. Like even coming to the house, you're like, oh, we gotta take off your shoes. That we got that Asian culture.
Yes, exactly.
If I'm being honest. So,
Yeah.
actually, one of the things I want to kick to, because you kind of actually just mentioned this before, is you didn't spend all your time in Portland. You spent some time in Paris, and when it comes to your time in Paris, how did that help either A, your cooking, or how did that help you develop as a person?
I have noticed a lot of great food in the world. Yeah, that's quite a thing from like my past experience. If you never been traveling like anywhere outside of Portland, you don't know what is good food.
That's fair.
Yeah.
How would you say Portland's food scene compares to like other cities in the country?
Portland's food has its unique, tastes good, but there are a lot of great food out there. Lots. Yeah.
And I don't know if you answered this before we go to a commercial break. What actually got you to Portland?
Do you really want to ask this question? Oh my gosh. Everybody, literally. Why you're here? You look so different. You don't suit Portland. Some people said. Some people. Okay. Some people. Like, what brought you here?
Yeah.
My ex-husband.
Yeah.
I moved here for love. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought.
I respect that.
Yeah.
As a, heart doctor, not surgery, but as someone who works with people in relationships, I respect someone taking that leap of faith. And even though I know it didn't work out, I see a lot of respect with that.
Yeah. I moved here for love.
Hey, nothing wrong with
I
that.
thought I'm gonna have love of my life and having a family, but it didn't work out.
The love just shifted. It went from that person to this business.
Yes, exactly.
Whoa!
Exactly. Same year also. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With the pink Lambo as well?
What is pink Lambo? I don't know what you're talking about.
Lamborghini?
No, yeah.
So I think we're gonna go commercial break real quick. So please stay tuned, enjoying this conversation with Dan, and we'll be right back, y'all.
Be right back.